Sonic Boom!
Sonic Boom!
Sonic Boom! Shooting!
So today I was thinking of showing a different kind of set where the adaptation comes and becomes even more improved during the set, and I will show this set right here. It's between a Juri player and Tsoka, I think it's pronounced, I hope so at least. Both are quite high in the MR rating, so they are well known of the game. I will show how the Juri player is approaching Guile in this matchup. So they're starting off quite basic, nothing fancy, but now, as you saw right there, Juri jumped, and this player will jump over and over, and you will see the mileage this player gets from the jumps. Like it's so how do you say? The Juri player plays so dumbed down, so it's so hard for a high level player to actually read this kind of behavior. But it's getting so even predictable yet unpredictable when the player plays like this. So despite this first round, this Juri player loses. So a great jump in from a great and hard range to once again a hard range to interrupt. And already how much HP and damage Juri did with like 2 jump-ins. So here a little adaptation from Tsoka with like just waiting it out here, not throwing too many sonic booms even from a long range. Once Juri are pretty much full screen, he takes more advantage of the sonic booms. So despite missing the combo there, he still found a opportunity to use the level 2 instead of and forcing it to come to that situation. So we will look into the continuation of this set, and the Juri player, despite being anti-aired a few times in the later round, this Juri player will keep on doing what it did in the first round, jumping. And when the player starts to jump like this, it's so hard to have your own game plan and rely on sonic booms, because they can choose to just walk forward and get space if you don't throw sonic boom, but you cannot risk to get jumped in on. Like here, Tsoka now starts to adapt a bit more, still keeps on jumping, and like already 50% health down from just a few jumps and a few baits. Keeps on jumping, keeps on jumping. And just like that, Guile is dead, despite on this high level play. It just becomes so hard to continue and keep them in check when they are behaving like this, even at this high level Guile play. So now the third match, and now Tsoka starts to adapt even more. Only full screen, throwing sonic booms and goes for attack. Because even if he anti-airs, it takes so little damage compared to a successful jump in from the Juri player. So he goes more on offense himself now. Keeps on jumping. Because a successful jump in is so much worth and can get things started for pretty much everyone in the cast against Guile. Keeps on jumping, but Tsoka now plays a little more cautious, only throwing sonic booms on the range where she cannot jump in on him. And plays more with the more aggressive normals up close. The bazooka knee to interrupt. And as you can see, she keeps on jumping, but Tsoka just waits and waits, and not throwing sonic booms. So let's look into the final round in this set between these two. Keeps on throwing sonic booms only on full screen. And just try to find openings. As soon as the Juri play starts moving forward, Tsoka takes it very calmly with the sonic booms. As soon as she comes into a certain range, he stops throwing sonic booms. Because the successfulness and reward for Juri to get a successful jump in, especially in this situation, can make so the game favors Juri and makes it hard for Guile to actually get things going. So, despite being that high MR, it can still be hard to predict the jumps from players. Sometimes they just do things randomly, and sometimes it gets a successful jump in. But as long as we can adapt, like this player did here, this Guile player, like he only threw sonic booms from a range where even if Juri jumps over, she cannot hit him. So, and he dealt his damage by dry brushing after a sonic boom most of the time to deal out his damage and to play aggressive with bazooka knee and other kind of normals. So I just wanted to show today that you can use, sometimes you can use your normals and adaptation to overcome a certain playstyle, and I hope that this can be a reminder in the future for your gameplay. And thank you so much for watching today. I hope you will have a great day, and like always, shoot it!